Something is smelling good in here. Hey man, let me show y'all what your boy Freddie got whipping up in the kitchen. You hear me?
Remember, it takes action to be inspired, which keeps the motivation to achieve your greatness. Let's get it started.
Hey, y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Two Ham, aka Freddie the Philosopher, and I'm right back at you today with another fire topic. So, today's topic is why you should watch porn. Alright? Now, oh, by the way, if these are the type of videos you like hearing about, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I come at you every single day, Monday through Friday, with a new topic, new fire. Like, I just keep this rolling because I know that all of us got to continue growing, and every day you need something to keep you on point, so that's why I'm here. All right, let's get into it. So I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, but we just saw your last video. You just talked about semen retention and everything else. Listen, watching porn for masturbation and watching porn for what I'm about to teach you is two completely different things, which is why I want you to understand, and I gotta break this down. All right, so let's get into it. Why you should watch porn. Now, I have a lot of female friends, okay? I actually probably have more female friends than I do guy friends. I mean, I even live with a female. Like, we're not together or anything, but I even live with a female. I mean, what am I talking about? Y'all seen her, Brit. Like, she in some of the other videos. And with that being said, like, I can tell y'all, fellas, these ladies, a lot are not satisfied. They settling, okay? Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, so in some cases, like, people, the way the society works now, people don't like hearing the truth, all right? People don't like hearing the real. They always want to hear something to make them feel better. But the reality is, a lot of people get cheated on because of the point that your woman is just not happy in the bedroom. Fellas too. Like, your woman is, your man just ain't happy in the bedroom. They looking for something to spice it up. They need something different. All right. The thing about it is, a lot of people, you know, they're super prideful. They feel like, man, I got it all. Like, ain't nothing that can be taught to me, ain't nothing I can learn. You know, me, I'm a student of knowledge. I'm always looking to learn, which is always why I'm continuing to grow. I don't think I'm a know-it-all, so I'm always looking to expand my horizon and make sure I can become better than I was yesterday. And the same thing gotta apply to y'all when it comes to being in the bedroom, okay? Cause, listen, missionary, doggy style, and picking the shorty up, man, that get old. All right, and some of y'all ain't even made it to the third one. You literally missionary doggy style every day, okay? And when somebody is in a relationship with you and y'all going long term, they gotta be caught off guard. Everyone loves spontaneous, whether they want to admit it or not. Everyone loves spontaneous, which is why, you know, people be having wild stories like, oh yeah, man, we was outside with it. We was in the car pretty normal, but we was at the park, we was at the beach, we just threw the towel up. Like, spontaneous. That's what keeps relationships going. That's what keeps them alive, because there's 4 important components to a successful relationship: finances, beliefs, communication, pleasure. And so many people want to ignore pleasure, but it's really because they just choose to settle because of your own internal insecurities you got going on, that you feel like, man, it's just the best that I'm going to get. So, like, I'll settle for what's happening in the bedroom. But then you come to people like me, like my female friends, you come to people like me and you'll tell me, though, like, oh my God, it's miserable. So, why you should watch porn? Porn teaches you to have an imagination, okay? It gives you options that you probably wouldn't have thought of initially yourself. You feel me? Like, when some of the scenes super wild and super just ridiculous, I will admit that. But it gives you spontaneous ideas. Like, you be seeing scenes in the kitchen, scenes in the bathroom, scenes in random spots and everything else, right? But that's what people like. That's what people enjoy. You know, some people even go super kinky with it, where they like the bondage. They want their man to tie them up. They want to be handcuffed. They want to be whipped. You know, they might not say it to you, but they thinking it. They talking to their friends about it. When their friends coming to them like, yo, I just got cuffed last night and whipped. They like, oh, your man do that? And you kind of see how this now happens. Oh, I gotta get me a man to do that, because some people haven't worked in that communication part to be able to speak on that, to be like, yeah, you know, what else do you want differently? Or like, people too prideful, especially fellas, too prideful to be like, hey, what can I do to spice it up? They just think they just laying down the wood and it's just everything just great. You just plunging guts and that's enough. It's not enough. It's not enough, all right? Like, so porn just gives you more imagination. Like, women want to be cooking dinner, right? They want to be cooking dinner. You just come in there, you know, while they cooking, and you just turn around and start eating them out, right? While they sitting there cooking. Wow, there's something they like, oh, I'm supposed to whip this. Oh, wow, I'm getting oh, that's crazy. Feel me? While they washing dishes, you bending them over the sink. You taking care of business. You hear me? Like, that's what they want. They want some random nights when they getting out of line and they being a little extra sassy that you pull out the whip and you start smacking them with it. But you also need to know how to use it, so, you know, make sure you do your research on that, because you don't want to hurt the person. You feel me? Point is, you see how that happens? That just trickles. You got ideas on top of ideas. Like, this is where you get it from. You get it from the porn industry, because no matter how wild some of the stuff they do is, some of that stuff is what people do want in their life. Do they want it 24/7? No, but they like that twist. They like that spice. Y'all know how, like, when you first meet somebody, all you do is talk about them to your friends, and to your family, everything else. You tell them how great of a person they are, how you hope this relationship work out, you hope everything goes great, right? Well, people do the same thing when it comes to sex. They turn around and talk about their significant other that same way. And the last thing you want is first month, man, it was crazy. What? I mean, no, it's good. We make it through the day. Like, they can do those 2-3 things and I'm cool. You don't want that, because now you're starting to fall off. And then that's when, hey, look, especially for my prideful fellas, that's when you allow somebody else to come in and snatch the shorty out your bed, right? Look, keep that to, man, you know what, Will Smith, my guy, all right? Like, I watch a bunch of his motivational stuff, a bunch of his inspirational stuff, but like, we even seen a situation with him. That ain't happened because, you know, I mean, it's probably other stuff behind the door, but yeah, you gotta spice it up. You know, some people just be wanting something different at that time, and they willing to risk it all to do it. So you gotta make sure that you that person holding it down, that you that person going that extra mile to make things happen. You feel me? So I challenge everybody, watch a porn, man. Even if it's once a week, once every 2 weeks, and learn from it. Ask your woman what she want. Ask your man what he want. Like, now, if you're not looking to spice it up, because, you know, we can go deeper into this, because you got like a value system that you've created in your own head, that you like, oh, if I do this, this might be considered too freaky, and this person will find me unattractive. Well, that means that person ain't meant for you, because you ain't allowed to be. By the way, man, if you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's keep this train rolling, man. The journey to greatness is gonna grow. So let's get back to it. So if you got that value system and the person, you know, don't respect that, then that person ain't for you. That means you settle it. That means that, you know, you're just dealing with that situation because that's what's available to you. Like, you got to be able to be comfortable with being yourself. You got to be okay to tell your man, hey, I need to be tied up tonight and whipped. You know, I need you to cop some cuffs off Amazon. They $14.99. They got the package, the bondage package for $19.99. Don't ask me why I know all this. Well, you know why I know all this. Because I'm a man that works on his craft. So, with that being said, man, I challenge y'all, watch a porn once a week, twice a week. It don't matter with your significant other. You know, by yourself. I say by yourself at first, so you can try to learn some new things. You feel me? And you can turn around and pull them out. Like, and they turn around, they like, sheesh, where this person come from? Y'all ever like had that? Like, where they like, man, I ain't had this side. Well, let me just tell y'all from my female friends telling me. They done told me stories after I done talked with like their fellas and tell them some tips. And they come back the next day. They don't even know I said anything. They like, look, I don't know who that person was, because they ain't the person I was dating a month ago. And I'm like, I already know. Like, y'all gotta get your sex game on point, okay? Pleasure is a super key component to a relationship. I know in some religions and some other things that you don't allow certain things. I get that. But like, and maybe in those cases, it could be overlooked, all right? So if you're in a certain religion that just don't allow you to be chained up and your brains blown out from the back, you know, and your guts plunged, I get it. But if you're not, you gotta learn and you gotta get better, all right? Because remember, greatness comes in all aspects. Not just, you know, if you can do 100, not if you're just making 100 million a year and you in the gym and you super fit and you can't lay it down, this shit makes you obsolete. So make sure we continue to work on ourselves, man. Throw that porno on once a week or once every 2 weeks. Get better in that bedroom, man. And let's continue to grow to become our best selves. With that being said, make sure that like button, make sure that subscribe button. Y'all already know I'm right back at you with another video tomorrow, because, you know, we keep this thing rolling. And with that being said, 2Ham is out.